Lewis Hamilton reveals what he learned on most positive day of F1 testing will be in action this afternoon in Barcelona as testing comes to a close ahead of the new season. Hamilton is hoping to seal a sixth world title as he looks to catch up with Michael Schumacher, out on his own with 7. And Hamilton admits the new car is taking time to get used to. He says he's learning as he goes. Today has been a good day, lots of mileage, which is great for us, he said on Thursday evening. It has probably been one of the most positive days for us, we've really learned quite a lot. We've been able to apply our learnings from the morning to the afternoon, so I'm looking forward to seeing how Valtteri felt, but the car looked like it was in a better place. Our understanding of the W10 is continuously growing, so it was definitely a positive day. Hamilton and the rest of the F1 drivers have been in Barcelona getting themselves set for the new 2019 season, which gets underway this month in Australia. But despite Hamilton's positivity, Valtteri Bottas admits another team is just ahead of Mercedes in terms of pace. Between us and Red Bull, the differences are not massive, he said. But our feeling is that Ferrari are a bit ahead of us. I think we need to unlock more from the new package to be able to compete with them properly. Next news: Lewis Hamilton reveals true feelings as Ferrari dominate F1 testing in Barcelona. Hamilton and teammate Valtteri Bottas had teething problems with their new W10 model during the first testing week in Barcelona. The Brit also spun his Mercedes after just 9 laps yesterday before taking it back to the garage for inspection. Despite the early setback, Hamilton was able to get back on track and record some impressive times on the harder tires. The Silver Arrows were still slower than their Ferrari rivals, but Hamilton was happy with how the car is coming along as he and Bottas combined for 181 laps on day 7. Yesterday, has been a good day, lots of mileage, which is great for us, Hamilton said. It has probably been one of the most positive days for us, we've really learned quite a lot. We've been able to apply our learnings from the morning to the afternoon, so I'm looking forward to seeing how Valtteri felt, but the car looked like it was in a better place. Our understanding of the W10 is continuously growing, so it was definitely a positive day. Meanwhile, Bottas thinks Mercedes are probably on par with Red Bull. But he feels Ferrari have the advantage at this stage of pre-season. Between us and Red Bull, the differences are not massive, he said. But our feeling is that Ferrari are a bit ahead of us. I think we need to unlock more from the new package to be able to compete with them properly. Red Bull driver Pierre Gasly also admitted Ferrari's Charles Leclerc was too fast to catch. Honestly, no, I couldn't have done Leclerc's time, he said. To be fair, they are really fast and showed some good pace. We tested a lot of things and we know we have good performance, but we have got to work hard as well because they seem really fast. Next news: Lewis Hamilton to boost Australian Grand Prix preparations with this Mercedes appearance. Lewis Hamilton is gunning for a 6th F1 Drivers' Championship in 2019. The Mercedes man has been testing his new car in Barcelona this week as preparations for the new campaign ramp up. Hamilton and the rest of the F1 world will descend on Melbourne on March 17 for the season-opening Australian Grand Prix. But the Brit is ready to stagger his arrival down under in order to prepare for the race. According to Hamilton is lining up a visit to the MotoGP season opener in Qatar on March 10. Marc Marquez, Jorge Lorenzo and Valentino Rossi will all be in action at the Losail International Circuit that weekend. Hamilton recently said in a that he is looking forward to meeting up with the Italian this year. It will be Hamilton's first appearance at a MotoGP event since Catalonia in 2014. It is claimed will be there to support the new Petronas Yamaha Sepang MotoGP team, with riders Franco Morbidelli and Fabio Quartararo ready to take to the track. Jetting out to Qatar a week before the Australian Grand Prix may seem to some like a distraction. But the move could actually help Hamilton, who will have greater opportunity to acclimatise to jet lag ahead of the season opener in Melbourne. Hamilton has finished second in each of his last 3 outings at the Australian Grand Prix. He has won the title twice in Melbourne through his career, and reached the podium a further 7 times. The 34-year-old is currently with his Mercedes team in Barcelona and is confident heading into the new season. "Today has been a good day, lots of mileage, which is great for us," said Hamilton. "It has probably been one of the most positive days for us. We've really learned quite a lot. We've been able to apply our learnings from the morning to the afternoon, so I'm looking forward to seeing how Valtteri Bottas felt, but the car looked like it was in a better place. Our understanding of the W10 is continuously growing, so it was definitely a positive day." Next news: Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas make worrying Ferrari admission at F1 testing. Mercedes have struggled for pace during the opening 7 days of F1 testing. Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc have often set the pace and are looking good ahead of the new campaign. It was thought that Mercedes were holding something back as to not let their rivals in on their secrets. But Bottas thinks his team are maybe just a little slower than their opponent thus far. "Red Bull seem in good shape as well," Bottas said. "I think between us two the differences are not massive. In testing it's difficult to read in detail, but our feeling, is Ferrari is a bit ahead of both of us. Honestly, the whole field looks like it's a bit tighter than last year or the year before, but it's only guessing. You never know what people bring to Melbourne." Hamilton suffered an early spin after just 9 laps this morning. And that came after he raised his concerns about some issue with the new Mercedes W10. "We got a lot of laps, which is a good thing, but we've come across a few little hurdles," said Lewis Hamilton. "We're just working our way through them, trying to be as diligent as possible, trying to understand the causes, which is exactly what testing is for. Everyone is working flat out and I'm sure we will get there. You need days like this, on Wednesday, to be able to bring light to the things that we need to work on." The 2019 F1 season gets underway in Australia on March 17th. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share and subscribe to your channel to get the latest sports news around the world. Wished health and success. Goodbye.